He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me. Oh, hi. I'm Kate Ward, and this is your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip. And today, we're talking roses. Roses have been, throughout history, one of the most adored and loved plants. They've been around for years and a millennia. And the romance, okay, all right, who cares? You know what? Roses are amazing. And why are they amazing? Because they come in all these fragrances, colors, styles, shapes. They're just an amazing plant overall. And because of their history, giving one or having them is just, it tells a story in itself. But what about the roses? Well, you hear some terms about them that we're gonna break down quickly. There's some plants called hybrid teas or grandifloras out there. Now those are the types of plants that you go to the grocery store or the florist shop and you get on a long stem, you get a big flower. So this giant big flower on a long stem you put in a vase. That's gonna be your hybrid teas and your grandiflora. So things like the peace rose or St. John Paul. Those are both outstanding older roses, very, very fragrant, both of them. Both of them happen to be whitish in that example. Now, there's another one that I just talked about, that's the grandiflora. So the grandiflora is a big flower as well. So that one, a good example might be one called About Face. And that's kind of neat because it has two different tones within the petals. So that's fun. Then you get into things like the floribundas. Now, flower, abundant, so abundant flowers. So they're not quite as big as those single or slightly single big flowers, but they are still like a medium to large size, and you get more of them on the end. So they're kind of neat. You might want to check out Julia Childs. She's yellow, and I just love her. So then we go on to shrub roses. Maybe we just want a landscape plant that's just a round, bushy, beautiful thing. Those are things like the knockouts. Everybody's heard of the knockouts, that's the great one. But there's some more out there, so come on in and check them out. They'll be coming in real soon here for Mother's Day. Now, how about things that cover ground? Hey, they're called ground cover roses. So drift roses are a great example of that. Another one is called carpet, right? Kind of tells you what it does. So there's apricot. Apricot drift rose is a beautiful little rose. Mini roses, they only get 3 feet tall at their max ever. How about climbers? Climbers, another type that climbs up things and it'll stay there, it has big old canes, and then they just get these trusses of flowers. So I hope that's been helpful for you to at least figure out what you might like in your yard. Now, one other thing, don't forget roses, you gotta trim them. You wanna have those flowers come in the house, maybe wear gloves because they do have thorns. They like Epsom salts. It'll help actually to sustain their blossoms and stimulate more growth, and then you can use the rest for soaking. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if you can do that with these ones, so don't pay attention to that. Well, anyways, I'm going back to figure out whether or not he loves me or not, and I forgot. But until we see you again, this has been your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip. Well, he loves me.